Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. My name is usually Soji Sakata. However, this evening it is Sonia Sakata. I've told you guys many times before, I am a gender-fluid cat cybernetic VTuber, and this is the first time I'm introducing you guys to my female half. So, normally she does have a higher pitched voice. However, I'm still recovering from some dental work, so the high pitched voice is a little hard for me to do at the moment. So you get normal voice, but female model. I figured it's a good way to nurse you guys into it, anyways. But that's not why you're here. Why you're here is most likely because you saw my video yesterday come out and was wondering where all the sound was. I'm a dum dum. I forgot to turn on the sound. So I recorded like a 30-some minute video and totally forgot to turn on the sound. So it was just 30-some minutes of dead silence. Whoops. Oh, well. Gets the best of us sometimes, I guess, but what do you do? So, either way, I hadn't heard this in a long time. I was actually excited. I haven't heard this in a while up until last night, and now it's fresh in my memory. So, I'm not going to be as surprised at some of the bars as I was last night. But it also works out because I had to look up a few things during streams, so it'll save us some time. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe here on my channel. Check out my Twitch, twitch.tv/soujisakata. You can catch me as Soji and Sonia on there both sometimes. Depends on the day. Check out my TikTok. It's pretty dead. I need to get back to doing stuff with that. And my Twitter. TikTok is at soujisakata. Twitter at soujisakatattv. But with that being said, this is Ronald McDonald versus the Burger King. Let's go! Oh, before I forget, shout out to whoever in the comments told me that the K key is the dedicated key for pausing. Huge props to you. You just saved me a lot of effort. Now let's get started. Hang on, I'm going to restart that. I think my audio was down on the video. Let's try that one more time. There, it's better. Alright, so we've got creepy Ronald the Clown. I don't like clowns. Yikes. And a very good version of the Burger King. Very reminiscent of like the plastic head BK guy from like 10 years ago. The creepy looking one. I forget they have a name for him. Creepy King, I think, or something. Whatever it is, it's the plasticky looking creepy one.
Welcome to BK! How can I serve you today? One flame broiled ass clown? Have it your way!
Alright, good start from the Burger King there. Two of BK's most famous sayings. Welcome to BK. How can I serve you today? That's one of the things they're supposed to say when you pull up to the drive-thru or at the front counter. And then, of course, calling Ronald a flame-broiled ass clown, which... because flame-broiled, that's how Burger King cooks their burgers, of course. I actually forgot to cover that in last night's. I'm glad I had to redo this now. So, flame-broiled, that is how Burger King cooks their burgers. That's their big thing, is their flame-broiled burgers. I really don't notice much of a difference. But, so he's a flame-broiled ass clown. And then, of course, following it up with the famous Burger King tagline, have it your way. BK, have it your way. He's going to have it his way. He's going to roast Ronald McDonald, I think. At least he's going to try.
Hey, how can I serve you today? One flame broiled ass clown? Have it your way! You can't do fast food half as good as I do! Your pink slime meat turns my asshole to a drive-thru!
Oh, I don't care if I've heard that line once or 100 times. A good old-fashioned gross dookie bar is always a good hit. So, of course, you can't do fast food half as good as I do. Pretty surface-level bar there. But then, of course, your pink slime meat turns into a drive-thru. That's, You eat too much of the fast food, you're definitely going to be on the pot and uncomfortable um, in the coming future. So that's definitely not a that's a good diss on him, because yeah, that's all that processed meat does not digest well.
You're played out like a Chuck E. Cheese token. Your style's like your ice cream machines. Broken. Ah.
Ooh, I like that one. You're played out like a Chuck E. Cheese token, because if there's anything that's been played a lot over and over and over again, it is me in the dating scene and a Chuck E. Cheese token. Oh man, but yeah, so that's good. And then of course the old meme of that McDonald's ice cream machines are always broken. So yeah, he's saying that Ronald's rap style is worse than his ice cream. Well, like his ice cream machines, they're broken. So yeah, you don't want to be as broken as McDonald's ice cream machines. Fun fact: they're not actually broken. They just turn them off early so they can clean them. If you want an ice cream at McDonald's, go early in the day. You'll have better luck.
Played out like a Chuck E. Cheese token. Your style's like your ice cream machines. Broken. Ah. I'm dropping whoppers that'll knock you off the menu. Call you Ronald McDonald, cause there's no MC in you.
Ooh, and a good smack to finish it there. What was the first half of that? It's late and I'm tired. Oh yeah, I'm dropping whoppers that'll knock you off the menu. So saying you're gonna knock, if you're throwing a whopper of a punch or something like that, or dropping a whopper of a diss on someone, that's big. That's gonna be heavy hitting. So he's dropping whoppers, literal whoppers, the burger, but also that whopper is gonna be such a whopper that it's gonna knock him clean off the menu. And that's pretty good hit right there. So I like that. I like that double on Whopper. And then of course I'll just call you Ronald Donald, because there's no MC in you. If you take the MC out of McDonald's, it's just Donald's. So yeah, I call him Ronald Donald. Of course, MC is also double for Master of Ceremonies, what rappers call themselves. You're an MC on the mic. And that's a really good diss. I like that. That's a good finish from the king to start the first verse. Call you Ronald Donald because there's no MC. That's probably one of the best king bars he has in this.
I'm dropping whoppers that'll knock you off the menu. Call you Ronald Donald because there's no MC in you. Why don't you call me Ronald Jeremy? Because I'm getting nasty. Ice cream machine.
Oops.
Broken. Ah. I'm dropping whoppers that'll knock you off the menu. Call you Ronald Donald because there's no MC.
Hang on.
Why don't you call me Ronald Jeremy? Because I'm getting nasty.
Yes, you are. That is arguably grosser than the Dookie bar from the King. That's that's if you don't know who Mr. Ronald Jeremy is, he is a very well endowed, we'll say, he's prominent in the content that's not so safe for work. So yeah, and he's quite well endowed. That's he knows how to get nasty. Let's put it that way. So yeah, that's he wants to call him Ronald Donald. He's like, you know what? Just call me Ronald Jeremy, because I'm about to F you up. That's ouch. That's gotta hurt.
Like the whoppers you sell, made of horse lips and ass meat.
Ooh. And right now, I forgot that was the next bar. I thought that was later. I just watched this last night. Why did I think that was later? Whatever. So, of course, the king was hating on old Ronald for his pink slime meat. And Ronald comes back. He's like, man, your whoppers are made of horse lips and ass meat. So that's as one of my favorite reactors, No Life Shack, says, that's tough. That hurts. Yeah, that's... Honestly, if you want a good burger, go to In-N-Out, Shake Shack, Whataburger, Wendy's. Don't go to DQ, for God's sake. Don't go to Mickey D's or the Burger King. Go somewhere else. There's better food to be had.
That's Rick and Morty, who's a lyrical boss. I've got lines for days. Call me Szechuan sauce.
Ah, yes. Rick and Morty, of course, was a big proponent in bringing back the Szechuan sauce from McDonald's. That was kind of was a meme. This battle, I think, came out around that time. So that was kind of pop culture at the time. Szechuan sauce was all the rage. That's kind of crazy. So that's a good bar, flexing on the fact that he's relevant.
Jeremy, cause I'm getting nasty. Like the whoppers you sell, made of horse lips and ass me. Ask Rick and Morty, who's a lyrical boss. I've got lines for days, call me Tashwazah. The undisputed go to putting burgers in bellies. I'm fast food, Eminem, your machine gun Kelly. I'm Coke to your
Hi.
Pepsi, I'm Mac, your Android. Let's be real, I'm Nice Peter, and you're Epic Lloyd.
That doesn't hurt any less. Again, as many times as I've heard it. So, yeah, that's, I'm the undisputed GOAT, of course, the greatest of all time, of putting burgers in bellies. And there is no arguing that. McDonald's, I think, has sold more burgers than any other company in the world. So, yeah, that's a good diss. That's a good diss. Or, I should say diss. That's more of a flex. So that's a good flex. But then he comes back, he says, I'm fast food Eminem. You're Machine Gun Kelly. Which, yeah, if you're going to look at popularity in terms of rappers and popularity in terms of fast food, McDonald's and Eminem are usually going to take the #1 spot. I don't know the King's as low down as Machine Gun Kelly. I feel like that's a bit of a low blow. I don't honestly know I'd call somebody I don't like Machine Gun Kelly. That just seems a little harsh for my worst enemy. I mean, Eminem beat him so bad he had to change genres, so not a good look. But then, of course, I'm Coke to your Pepsi, I'm Mac your Android. So just going down through the list of everything that is quote-unquote supposed to be superior, whether you agree or not is up to you, but personally, I actually, being from Ohio, I do prefer some Pepsi most of the time. Well, at least I used to. I don't drink soda anymore, but yeah, that's, over the most part, that's a pretty good finisher there. Oh, excuse me. You can tell it's late. I'm yawning a little bit. But yeah, that's a good diss from the clown to finish the first verse. Let's see what the King's got for #2.
Right? You're #1, like the whiz I took in your ball pit. The rhymes you just spit are a Ray Kroc of shit.
I love that line. So he's just talking about how he's the undisputed goat of putting burgers in bellies. And he's like, you know what? Yeah, you are #1. Just like the whiz I took in your ball pit. 'Cause, maybe sometimes being ahead isn't always a good thing when you have to do as many not so kosher things that McDonald's has done over the years to get there. And then, of course, the rhymes you just spit are a Ray Kroc of shit. The McDonald brothers founded the first McDonald's, but Ray Kroc was the guy who actually made it into the mass corporation franchise that it is today. For more details on that, just go to Netflix and watch the movie The Founder. And to watch it for, is that college, I think? One of my college business classes made me watch that. I don't remember. I had to do a report on Ray Kroc when I was in like the 5th grade or something, and I learned a lot about him then, so The Founder was something I'm like, oh yeah, I remember learning about this. I'm going to watch the movie. It's a pretty good movie. Go check it out if you want to know more about these two. Or at least about McDonald's.
Like the whiz I took in your ball pit. The rhymes you just spit are a Ray Kroc of shit. You spooky ass clown, you're so creepy it's insane.
Of course, the double entendre there is Ray Kroc of shit. So, crock of shit, you're full of it, you're full of BS. So, calling somebody a crock of shit's, calling them out on, being on the bullshit. So that's great. And then, of course, you spooky ass clown, you're so creepy it's insane.
You look like you just ate someone's brother in a storm drain.
Because it's a clown, you've got to have an it bar. I mean, I think the only other 2 clowns they've done have been the Joker versus Pennywise. And of course, with Pennywise actually in that battle, the Pennywise references were heavier. So, considering this one isn't related to Pennywise, and it's got a clown in it, it's almost an obligatory bar. It's like having a Superman battle and not having a reference to Kryptonite or anything like that. You gotta have something.
You can't beat the king with your crew, please. The whole head of your government's name is Mayor McCheese. I ain't loving shit, even if Timberlake sings. I'm running circles around you like my onion rings.
I love that visual gag where he actually runs a circle around him, just like his onion rings. That's great. But what was the rest of it? Oh, yeah. You can't beat the king with your crew, please. So, of course, because the whole head of your government's name is Mayor McCheese. So, yeah, if you were to put on a political scale a king versus a mayor, the king has more power. So that's what the king's like, look, I am literally the Burger King. You have a Mayor McCheese as your highest level of government. I'm a king. You have a mayor. Like, that's a great. So, yeah, you can't beat the king with your crew. All you've got's Mayor McCheese. I like that diss. And of course, I ain't loving shit even if Timberlake sings, because I think Justin Timberlake did a McDonald's, like, singing promo at one point. I don't remember all the details, but I remember that was a thing. And then, of course, I'm running circles around you like my onion rings, because, yeah, the onion rings at BK are, when they have them, are rated as pretty good and one of their better additions to the menu. So that's a good diss.
Onion rings are pretty good.
But that verse was lifeless. You had no joy in it. Last rapper, this plastic had a Happy Meal toy in it.
Ooh, that is the most technical bar of this rap battle. I've got more, I've seen, last time I saw a rapper this plastic, it had a Happy Meal toy in it. Of course, that's a play on, rapper being plastic, being fake, being, not genuine, not being the real article. But also the fact that the Burger King is literally portrayed as like a mascot with a plastic head. So last time he saw a rapper this plastic, it was so plastic it was actually the rapper, the other type of rapper, that's around his Happy Meal toys. Such a good double, and it's worked in so well and casually. The delivery's so good there. I think that bar goes a little underappreciated. I love that one.
I'm serving billions and I can't be beat. You're a bin full of lettuce, facing defeat, using Cheetos.
Ooh. Oh man, that hurts. What was it? I can't remember the first line. Oh yeah, I'm serving billions, and because that's on their thing, on the sign of Old McDonald's. However many billions served or whatever. They're probably going to hit the trillions before they're done. That's an insane number of people. Oh, I can't imagine serving that many people. That's a big business. Billions of customers. But of course, I'm serving billions and I can't be beat. Just flexing a little bit. You're a bin full of lettuce facing defeat. That's a double on facing defeat. You're facing this loss. You're facing this L I'm giving you in this rap battle. But also, there's the other side of it, as in, like, the Burger King foot lettuce thing, where the guy got in trouble for standing in 2 bins of lettuce at a Burger King. Those buckets of lettuce were literally facing defeat. Like, yeah, that's a really good bar. I love that one.
Billions and I can't be beat. You're a bin full of lettuce, facing defeat, using Cheetos, dude. Get your recipes together, man. I've had the same fries since I was Wheeler's got the weather, man.
And another good one, of course. Ronald basically flexing like, hey, I've had the same menu for basically ever, just adding things now and then. I've had them so long that the original actor that played Ronald the very first time, Willard Scott, who was a weatherman, he back when he was around, the menu of McDonald's was still pretty much the same. Whereas, Burger King experiments a lot. They're always doing stuff with Cheetos, too. Don't understand why, but I guess whoever works at Burger King corporate has a thing for Cheetos. Makes you wonder sometimes.
Dude, get your recipes together, man. I've had the same fries since I was Wheeler's got the weather, man. I'm the best trash-talking mascot in town. You might be the king, but a clown wears the crown.
And that's hard to argue with. He might be the king, but yeah, a clown. Ronald wears the crown, despite the Burger King's name. McDonald's is always doing more sales than BK, even when they get there earlier. So that's tough. They're always doing more sales. Like, you could have I said earlier, you could have Burger King and McDonald's will move in and steal all the business out. So it's like, it doesn't matter. McDonald's is always taking that W. In this battle, though, I honestly liked the Burger King's bars better. But it still doesn't matter, because we all know what's coming next.
Where's the beef? Where's the beef? Where's the beef?
And, yep, there we go. There's Wendy. And I love, I have to stop before she even really starts rapping, because she comes in, the old old commercial from the 80s, "Where's the beef?" Where it's this little old lady, actually a group of them, asking, "Where's the beef?" on this big bun with no burger on it. So, and then, of course, that's also a double on, the beef, you're having beef with somebody, beef in between two people. Where's that beef? Or where's the beef? Where's the disagreement? Well, it's right here. I'm bringing it to the table. That's such a good double on that. I love it.
Where's the beef? Where's the beef? Where's the beef? Show me two losers old enough to be my daddies, and I'll square off with them like the corners of my meat patties. It's Wendy, the hip-hop and Pippi Longstocking. No fools as frosty as the salad bars that I'm dropping.
Okay, strong start from Wendy there. I love that. So show me two losers old enough to be my daddies, which is true. Wendy canonically would be much younger than either the King or Ronald McDonald. So yeah, I'll square off with them. Like squaring off, squaring up, getting ready to fight. Just square up with them, just like the corners of her meat patties. Because yeah, that's Wendy's big thing. Always fresh, never frozen beef, and it's always cut in squares for some reason. Honestly, I never did get it. Buns are round. Why are you making square burgers? But I guess that's their unique thing, so more power to them. But what was the other line? Oh yeah, it's Wendy, the hip-hoppy Pippi Longstocking, or however she phrased that. Of course, Pippi Longstocking, known for her red hair and pigtails, very much reminiscent of the look of Wendy from Wendy's. So yeah, she would be... if you cosplayed Wendy from Wendy's and went to a convention, there would be people who would be like, "Hey, is that Pippi Longstocking?" Probably not many of them, but that would definitely be mistaken for the same outfit. And then, of course, no flows as frosty as the salad bars that I'm dropping. She actually did, back in the day, Wendy's actually did drop their salad bars off their menu, but they did provide them. So yeah, that's... and work the frosty into the line there. So that's a good diss. I like that one.
I'm topping you two like plain baked potatoes, exploiting you both like you were growing my tomatoes.
That's not a flex. The first one is, I'm topping you two like plain baked potatoes. So yeah, she's so far on top of it, she's cooking you up and adding some toppings to those plain baked potatoes, which for some reason Wendy's as a fast food restaurant sells baked potatoes. No one else does that. It's weird. But you know what? More power to you, I guess. Whatever floats your boat. But then exploiting you both like you were growing my tomatoes. There was a controversy with Wendy's unethically sourcing their tomatoes in maybe not the best ways. And I don't understand why that would be a flex. That's a weird flex to me.
King, you're creepy and you're always second fiddle. Your breakfast croissants are even worse than his McGriddle. And McDonald's gave your job to a box with a fate, left you behind like a quiet kid in a play place.
Ouch. And this is why Wendy wins this battle. Oh, man. So, King, you're creepy and you're always second fiddle, which is true. He's never the lead. His breakfast croissants, or your breakfast croissants, are even worse than his McGriddle. So she's saying that Burger King's breakfast is even worse than the worst stuff at McDonald's, which I don't feel like a McGriddle is all that bad compared to the others. I like the McGriddle, but I guess a lot of people don't. So either way, that's a good bar. I like that one.
I'm the fast food queen, me with a tweet sash. Leave a board's frozen cause I always keep my beef fresh.
Yep, and finishing it off right where she left off with the keeping the beef fresh bar. I love that. Got to keep that beef up, especially in a rap battle like this. And then, what was the... Oh, yeah, I missed a couple. Breakfast croissants worse than Mr. Oh, yeah, and McDonald's gave your jocks to a box with a face. I say jocks. McDonald's gave your job to a box with a face. So yeah, that's a big L if you're losing it to a coffee pot or not coffee pot. Wow, I am really tired. You can tell I apparently need some coffee in my life. But if you're comparing the box of like a McDonald's Happy Meal to the clown, and you're like, yeah, that the box is winning, you're taking a big L there. That hurts. But yeah, so I'm gonna go get some sleep now because I'm clearly tired getting coffee pots and Happy Meals mixed up. I really need some sleep. This is what happens when you're not sleeping well and you're up all night. Yay. So, but yeah, I'm going to give this one to Wendy. Burger King gets runner-up, and Ronald didn't do bad, but not hitting the spot for me, I'm afraid, this time. So, but yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. Thank you for coming back to watch the second video. I apologize. This is going to be Ronald versus the Burger King Part 2, the Sound On edition. So, thank you guys again for watching. This is where I normally say my name is Soji, but my name is Sonia tonight. So, have a great night, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.